What am I doing then today? Not a fucking lot as usual. Cortina, purple Cortina, still on it. When you do all cars like this, it's time consuming, so I've been videoing bits and doing stuff, but there's not enough to compile together yet to make anything like a video. So basically been painting, sanding the floors back in it, painting the floors. I've got the brakes on now. I was showing you I was putting the brakes on. The brakes are on, they're not bled up yet. There's one pipe to make on the near side front because it snapped, so I'll get them bled up. Inside semi-painted. The cage is fully in, the whole cage is in the car now, but it's just a ball ache even getting it into the car. So it's in the car, but it's a bolting cage. It now needs bolting together. I'm bolting into the floor, and then I might weld it as well. Still welding to do on it. I've got the fuel tank out of it, I've got the fuel pump off it, I've got all the fuel lines off it. Just amassing parts, basically building up parts, waiting for things to come so I can just keep hitting it. So yeah, there's not much of an update. I haven't got it running again yet because I've just not got the fuel lines and pump sorted out yet, but I'm building it all up, so we'll soon have an update, we'll soon have it running, and it has moved along a bit, and I'll show you. So today, this is another one of the old rock boxes that sit around. All I've been showing you here all year since January when I started doing this is all the shit I've got. I've actually got good. This is just all the shit. This is the ruins of the garage used to run. So what's this? It's 4.2 V8 Supercharged Xj8. That's what this is. Now this was me daily for a couple of years. Man, I was spending about £200 a week on juice. So look at the fucking state of that now. It's fucked. How did it come to be like this if it was in daily operation? I might be able to find a picture, put it up, I might not. Don't hold me to it. The thing was mint. Let me tell you what happened with it. Well, not mint. Mint for an old shitter, because all cars are shit. But took it for an MOT. It passed the MOT. You get those detectives out there, the YouTube detectives, you know, you think you've got a talent because you can go on the internet and search an MOT history that anyone can do. Go ahead, do it. You'll see that it passed the ticket, but it had advisories for rust. I'm trying to think when this was. About 2021. So the young lad that worked with me at the time took it for MOT, and he came back complaining. Oh, he says that, you know, it's right on the cusp that, giving you an advisory for that and everything. So he's a mechanic. So I says, tell you what, why don't you weld it? He had the face like thunder, didn't like doing any work. So I says, why don't you weld it? And I says, take the advisory and start doing all the work on the advisory. So I mean, it's totally fucked now. It's gone because it's been parked up on like mud basically for 4 years. So I've got it in pieces in here because it decided we couldn't even tow it from its tomb because it wouldn't come out of gear. So I've had all that in bits, and it was gone in the footwell down here. This was the main one on the advisory. So the kid that works for me, you can see how great he pulled the carpet up there. I've just pushed it back. Takes an angle grinder to it. He doesn't cut the areas out that are supposed to be welded one by one. No, he cuts them all out. That's what he does. And basically, it was a runner. It ran perfectly. He needed this rust sorting out. Not a big job. Something I could have done myself in a couple of days. He put the fucking angle grinder straight through the wiring room, straight through the CAN bus. So, car lost all communication. He just wrote the car off in one go with the angle grinder. And then he didn't know how to put it back together, nothing. So that came to me. I left it parked for ages. I've explained this in all my other videos, how everything came to be parked. So anyway, because it's always me that has to pick the pieces up. So all I'm trying to do now is get it run. Well, I've put all the wiring back together. I'm not bad at wiring. I put all the wiring back together. I've got it cranking. I've got it doing everything. And then I'm thinking, I'm doing something wrong on this wiring. Got all the schematics out, everything. It's not that. The fuel pump's just rotted to fucking death while it's been parked, hasn't it? The fuel pump's dead. So I've got the tank out the boot. That is, you ask anyone about taking the tank out of these, you have another steel bulkhead that goes across here, and your tank is trapped between the two bulkheads. There's the two petrol lines there. So I've got the tank out, I've removed the tank, and it's a twat to get down to the actual petrol pipes now. So I'm just sending these down now, and I'm going to knock up a little can. I'm going to knock up this pump that should supply enough fuel just to fucking run it anyway. I'm going to see if it'll start and run before I go fucking weighing it in or whatever, because that engine was dynamite. So I used to have an idea about putting the engine in this with stack pipes, but this got a good engine in it now, so I'm not going to do that. And I've got a old Ford Zephyr from the 50s. This engine would sit lovely in that too, because it's quite compact, quite light for a V8. Yeah, they knock out, what did these knock out? 380 brake, something like that. So anyway, I mean, it's rusty as fuck now. I've been underneath it just, it's fucked through sitting for 4 or 5 years. So yeah, I'm just going to see if I can get it running, because it weighs 2 ton and we have to push it out of the way of this doorway to get cars in and out, and I'm after getting some out of there and selling them. So I either want to push this all the time, but it'd be better if it runs and starts and moves around, wouldn't it? So that's what I'm doing, trying to get it running and driving. If not, it's probably just going to go up as it is and get weighed in or something like that, I don't know. But I'd just like to see if that engine will come to life. I think I've been on it 2 hours now. And what a cunt, I've got my Jaguar Barlow glasses on. If you're young, you won't know what that means. Jaguar Barlow glasses on. Still got fucking tons of rust in my eyes. And these are enclosed ones as well. Don't even know how it got in there. Fucking rust. Anyway, just got it running. Let me show you my high-tech rig. It's not good, this is just shit. All my electrical stuff's at home because I'm doing a big wiring job at home. But I've intersected the pipes underneath this rust bucket. You can see I just had a petrol leak there a minute ago. But you won't be able to drive. Look, smoke coming out of the exhaust still, so it has been running. You won't be able to drive this now because the way I've got the fuel lines precariously laid, the drive shaft will just go straight through them, and then that's right next to the exhaust. So this was to just test if I can get it running. I'll make neat of them. This is never going to see the road again, this car, so I think I'm just going to bang a little aluminium tank in the back of it there and a pump. I'm going to strip it all out because it needs welding in places. Patch the welding rough. I might just send it round a few tracks and just be a general arsehole with it, basically. I can see myself in a tweed suit and classic FM playing, doing 130 round on it. And anyway, I've got a pump crudely cable tied to a can. The can crudely hot wired to the battery. These are the fuel. These wires here, they're the actual fuel pump. So when I come to do it, I can make a nice job, and there's a nice perch for the tank to sit in there. On a serious note, I think ultimately we're just after the engine out of this, but may as well have some fun and fucking send it before you get rid of it, aren't you? I mean, I've just saved it from going to the, it was going to get weighed in. I've just saved it. I mean, it doesn't do it justice. Like this video, look at the state of it. It's fucked. It hasn't moved for 4 or 5 years. It's had the cat living in it. It's had fucking rats on it, everything. See where I've been in here testing, trying to get all this wiring loom back together. But let's see if it'll run. I mean, it was just running. It started up noisy as fuck, which it's going to do, but it went quiet really, really quickly. So things are looking good. All the signals are there. Obviously, I'll get this oil out of it as soon as I've done this, and to give it a fighting chance. Let's see. Let's see. It would just ran perfectly for me. So let's see if it'll run again. But it says I'll have a go at this today, and I did. There we go. That's rough. I know it's rough. Don't need telling. All my stuff's at home. Right. Ready? Runner. Oh, was for 2 seconds, but the pump's come off. I can hear it. Why did that go dead? Oh, there we go. Right, hang on a minute. I've been wiring the shed up at home, and I just took all my electrical stuff home with me the other day, including the automotive stuff, rather than separate it. I've done the wiring there now, so I just need to bring it back. I can see daylight in that corner. I'm looking straight through the floor in that corner. My God. Runner. Rotboxdriver does it again. I'm like a fly around shit with these shit cars, man. But now we've got a running supercharged V8 rather than a big paperweight that needed scrapping. There you go. I've actually shown you something running for once. Oh, 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 don't like that, does it? Come on, girl. Just check there's no petrol pissing out the back. It's about to go on fire. That'll make a good video for us. Smoke on both banks, so it's getting fuel in both banks. It's running on all 8. No leakages. There you go then. Success for a change. And get that cleaned off tomorrow, and then I can start making a plan to make this fuel line more permanent, and we can run it up and down and all the rest of it, can't we? Don't have to push it no more, which my employee that works with me here will be delighted about. It's making some funny noises, but it's funny. It might just shit itself on the camera, I don't know, we'll see. There's still ABS is cut through, traction controls cut through. Man, it's just everything everywhere is fucked. Oh, she's making some crazy sounds. Look here. Fucking hell, it's a piece of shit. Wipers work. Oh, there we go. It's just cut out again. Because this was another thing that the lad went through. The tilt switch has fell off because the panel that it was the panel it's attached to has rotted off the car. It should run again now. What I was trying to show you down there was that's where he was cutting the rust out and he went through this. Fucking hell. You need someone to film this for you. I don't know how these other YouTubers do it. See all them wires there? He went through that terminal, so I've had to join all them back together. He went through that. There's about, there's got to be 60 wires in that bundle. Nice one, mate. That was good of you. Thanks. Should start again. You got no ignition now. This will be that fucking tilt switch, won't it? Oh, you got to press it, haven't you? Idiot. There you go, ignition. Ho ho! My next question was, does the fly-by-wire work? It's on a fly-by-wire. I don't want to rev it too much, it'll shit its pants. Oh! It's like fucking silk. Hell yeah! They're launching this up and down the yard tomorrow. Right, that's it for today. Can't be bothered doing anymore. I'll show you the Cortina soon. But there you go. Tune in for the next exciting episode of Rotboxdriver wasting his time on a load of shite. Get this. Shite. Them dickheads like Jeremy Clarkson says cars have souls. No, they don't. The pieces of metal. That jumped up top has never done a day's work on a car in his life. Just drops it off at the dealer. He don't know what he's on about. Right. That'll do. I'm pleased with that. It's not even smoking bad. I'd say that's success. Look at that wing wobbling round. What a piece of shit. But it's running on all 8. What more could you want? Oh, that didn't sound good. That didn't sound good at all. I think it's the charger making them funny noises. It's been stood. It's doing strange things. Cool. Cool. I'll be uploading. I've done my lap of the Formula 1 as well. Where were we? We were at Imola, weren't we? I did Imola. I did it actually on Saturday when qualifying was on. But I've been so busy wiring at home and all that joking apart. I just haven't had time to upload it. So I'll upload that lap. I'll put this video together and then we'll come back soon. But at least I've shown you a shit box and a shit box getting pulled back from the dead. Well, kind of. Right, catch you later.